What a day for a pool. Very few things I like better than just hanging out, relaxing in the pool. But what I don't like is all this kind of crud that works its way into the pool and just step on it, and so, you know, really takes away the enjoyment of everything. As great as pools are, they are not without their work. So like most pools, you're gonna get all these little buggers that start floating around the bottom of the pool and on the sides, and you get all this crud that kind of comes from someplace that wasn't there the day before. These little tools are wonderful for this kind of stuff. What's good about this device is that it actually can be programmed through the app if you have a different size shape pool, if you want the walls done, if you want the floor done, a combination of both. You can cycle it and program it and set it how you want it to be. This is something I have never seen before. These devices just keep getting more and more intelligent every single time I look around. I thought the pool cleaner I had before was great. I ain't got nothing on this one. Now you can see right here, it just hit the wall, and you can see it's gonna go in turbo mode. It's gonna turn around. You can see all that bubbling. This thing's got some power to it, man. Go, little tank, go. You may be similar to me and a lot of other people who try one pool cleaner, maybe use the pool cleaner that comes with the pool when you initially get it, and eventually get tired of using the hoses. So you step up to something like this, which is fine, except you have to take the whole bottom off and just swap it out and clean it. It's not the best, and it's small and the power is limited. Then you can upgrade to something like this, which is serious. Looks like a little, I used to call it the little tank. And this is the one I currently have been using, and it's nice. It's got the filter assembly right in here, very easy to use. Very nice, strong, powerful as heck. And this one can actually climb walls. But now we're working with this thing, which can be programmed using a cell phone, which is pretty amazing. And it's kind of got that tank design mode, like this one here. But this one does it all in a smaller package, longer power, app controlled, wall climbing, bottom programmable. Pretty cool. So you can see the evolution of pool cleaners. And this is only over a couple of years. Now with this current model, you could just go on your phone, open up the app, it connects and pairs via Bluetooth, and you can program this. So if you want to clean your walls, if you want to do the floor, combination of both, you can set it up and save all the settings, so that way you can do exactly what you need done on your particular pool, size pool, and shape of pool, so that way it doesn't get stuck. I can tell you from examples, my tank that I was showing you over there before, that one goes up on here on the swim platform, it gets jammed up because there's not enough water. So they suggest you need 19 inches of water, and that's not even close. That's like 4 or 5. So it used to get jammed up. It's a real pain point. So with these types of newer pool cleaners, you can avoid some of these headaches. Because who the heck needs headaches? This one here is clean, and there's reason why it's so clean. It's because I'm using this little gadget, which is what I call like my little tank now. It's my little Wybot. This thing is pretty cool, man. Not only does it pair to the phone, but it's small. Look at those traction on those tires. This thing climbs walls, does the bottom, programmable. Super easy to pull out the dirt and yuck. This here is stuff that I used from yesterday. It's already got a good load. That's why you can see the pool is impeccable. And again, I've used this brand's pool cleaners before. It did good before. This is no less good. Here's your charging port. This is if you get contaminants that get stuck in the unit, they come right out of there. Power button right there. Over here, this LED tells you what's going on. Here's a quick peek at the manuals. This is a model Wybot C1. There's the charging indicator, just a single plug. It's not one of those big gigantic transformers things like I have on my old pool cleaner, which kind of sucks. Like I was showing you there, there's a basket, there's a pool cleaner, the plug. This here is the tool that you use to remove it with this handle that's right there. Here's my stick from my pool with the attachment on it. That's what you use to grab it and yank it out of the pool. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's simple. There's not a lot of parts, not a lot of reading. I can't stand all that reading. You turn it on, you program it. These LEDs tell you what's going on. Very straightforward. Simple diagnostics. It's not a multi-page, 50-page book you have to read about it. Real simple. What do you want it to do? Cleaning range, wall, floor, water line. Wall, floor, both simple. Turn it on, throw it in the water, you're done. To get it working, power button, green light, rolling. See ya. Do your thing, little tank. Once that thing purges all the air from itself, you'll see what it does. It does the dive, then you're gonna see a tremendous burst of air and water just fly out of that thing. Look at all that power. Look at all that out of that thing. It's serious. And like I said, this thing is all app controlled. So if you wanted to clean those walls up here on the water line, that's a problem for us here, especially this time with the oak pollen and stuff like that. It gets pretty nasty up in there. This thing will get up there and take care of that job for you, which is super good. Saves you a lot of time on scrubbing with the pole in an uncomfortable position. That definitely takes away from pool enjoyment time. I mean, the floor, of course, is to be said. All pool cleaners should do that. But what's really good is when it doesn't get stuck and get caught up in all these little corners. That's painful. I don't like that. Or when my old pool cleaner gets stuck in that swim platform, I don't enjoy that much either. But this thing get all up in there, all in these corners. It'll walk all around these corners. Just watch how this little thing moves. Look at the sheer power of this thing. Bad boy, bad boy. It figures it all out, calibrates what's going on somehow. It's thinking. But more so, it's doing its job is cleaning, which is what you want a pool cleaner to do. Like I said, this pool was not clean for about a month and a half because we're just coming into spring now. The pool is not really up to temp and won't be for probably another 3-4 weeks, whatever. But it's nice to have a clean pool. You shouldn't leave it dirty when you're not using it. So to throw this in there every now and then, once a couple weeks, couple weeks or so, not a big deal. But to go through an old system with hoses like I used to use an old Polaris, it was a nightmare. Connecting it and the attachments break and the hoses get worn out and it just gives you a horrible experience. And this is silent. You can go swimming. It's not interfering. There's no hoses lying around your pool in your way. It just works quietly in the shadows. See that? It's turning. It's just like a robotic vacuum cleaner, just made for the water. Here it goes. It's going up the side. You can see it's going up that swim shelf. It goes up just enough to do its thing, turns around, those little tank treads, and off she goes. Love that. I recommend anybody who really enjoys using a pool and wants to have a good pool cleaner, these Wybots are just terrific. Easy to use, easy to clean, take up a little space. Even the charger's nice and compact. I mean, they really put a lot of good emphasis on design with this model, I think. I gotta say, I like this. Go tank, go.